What's up, guys? It's your boy Khalid. Welcome back to the channel. I just wanted to tell you guys my strategy on losing weight, on how I lost 60 pounds. So first, I just want to jump right into it, right, on how I lost it. What I did, right, my work schedule. First of all, let me just say this. What I used was intermittent fasting, because for me, that was the best thing to use. You have to do intermittent fasting along with your schedule. So for instance, for me, right, I used to work from 6 a.m. to 3 p.m. in the afternoon. So what happens is what I do is I'll get up at 5 a.m. right? Gotta be to work at 6. I don't eat, I just drink water, or maybe just have like a small cup of coffee. So I'll get up at 5 a.m. to 11 a.m. I have it even on my sheet, like I had to write this out for you guys, if y'all can see it here. I had to write it out for you guys. So I get up at 5 a.m. and for 6 hours I fast, right? I fast for 6 hours, and by 11 a.m. is when I have my first meal. Now, when I have my first meal, it depends. There's some days that I didn't prep, I didn't have my meal ready for me. So I kid you not, this is what I did. I would go to McDonald's and I would get an unsweetened tea and put some Splenda in there, and I would get 2 plain McChickens, just the bread and the meat. That's it. And I would probably have like put like a little dash. I would get like a little dash of, you know, the hot sauce that they have, the barbecue sauce. Get like a little dash of that and put it on there just for some extra flavor. And that would be my first meal if I didn't have my chicken breast with a cup of rice and my veggies. Usually I would always have it planned and ready, but there's certain days that, you know, I didn't prepare. So I would have those, right? 4 hours later, you have it here, still written here, if you guys can see it. 4 hours later, right, I'll have, it'll be 3 p.m. so I'm getting off of work. If you can see it, I'm getting off of work, and I would eat my second meal. So my second meal would be another chicken breast with a cup of rice and a cup of veggies. And if not rice, if I don't want to do rice with that meal, I'll do sweet potatoes. I love sweet potatoes, very good for you. And I'll have that. That's at 3 p.m., 3:30, around that time. Then 2 hours later, I'll have a protein shake before going to the gym. So around that time, it's already 5:30, 6 o'clock. I go to the gym, and I always usually spend like an hour and 30 minutes in the gym. But there was times I spent 2 hours in the gym. And reason for that is because I used to do at least 40 to 45 minutes of cardio along with my strength training. My training was hypertrophy too, as well. So I would do squats by itself. Then here's where it get complicated, where my training got really intense. I would do leg presses, pyramid on leg presses. After I finished the set, I would go and do lunges right after. And if not lunges, I will probably go and do, if not body squats, I'll mix that in with leg extensions and leg curls. So here it is where I'm doing leg presses. I move from leg presses right after, and then I'll go and do leg extensions. Then from leg extensions, I go and I do leg curls. So I'm doing 3 sets in one, and I'm doing this for at least 5 sets, guys, and going up in weight with every set. And that's how my training usually consists of me just moving from one exercise to the next exercise to the next exercise. To me, that just was the most effective for me. Like, it, you know, you get a crazy amount of pump in your legs. You're constantly moving, so your heart rate's up, so you constantly burning fat on top of that, and you building muscle. So after doing training for about 2 hours, hour and a half, 2 hours, then it's around 8 to 8:30 at night now. So then I'll have my meal again. I'll come home, I have my meal, I have my chicken breast. If not chicken breast, usually I have fish like tilapia, salmon. Sometimes I have beef. I'll have like chopped up beef with some rice. My veggies, of course, veggies is always, you always have to have your veggies in there. If not, I have sweet potato. I always mix that. If not with rice, I have sweet potato. Now it's around 10:30, 11 p.m. now. And by that time, it's time to go to bed. So what I do is I have a protein shake. My last meal will be a protein shake. If you don't have protein, you can do like a homemade protein shake. You can get peanut butter, you can get almond milk or 1% milk, depending on what you like. And you mix those things in together. You can put a banana in there, of course. You can put some fruits in there if you want. So, you know, you just have a nice, good, high protein shake before you go to bed. Then about another hour off the bed. Now from this, I lost a tremendous amount of weight just because the fact that my meals are small and I'm fasting throughout the day. Now you don't have to do 16-8. Usually when you know, you think of intermittent fasting, what they tell you is like you fasting for 16 hours and then you have your 8-hour eating window. Now for some people, depending on their schedule, if they can do that, because mine's is productive. I do physical labor at my job, so I'm always moving around. So for me to do 16-8, I would practically be starving myself, losing a tons of muscle, fat, everything. So in order for me to maintain that, I have to do it with maybe 6-7 hours of fasting only, and then I'll have my healthy meals throughout the day. This worked the best. Depending on your schedule, y'all need to figure out how you can fast for at least, I'm gonna say at least 6 hours. Now your meals, of course, you have to make sure that, you know, you're still eating healthy. That's the thing. See, when some people intermittent fasting, they'll do 16-8, right? So they figure, well, I got 8 hours to eat, and in 16 hours, you know, I don't eat anything. But some people, they still figure that they can eat crap food, bullshit food, you know, still go and eat Chinese or pizza or McDonald's, fast foods and all that type of stuff. And then they figure, well, 16 hours I'm not gonna eat, so my body's just gonna burn all of that stuff off. No, the fastest way to do it is that you still eat clean, let your body break that down, and then you still will be hungry later on as you fasting. So no matter, your body is constantly, your metabolism is constantly moving, just breaking down food. And when you put the clean food in, your body breaks that down fast, and then now it's back onto, you know, your stored fat is breaking into. When you're training, you already know that's using a ton amount of calories that it needs. It's using it, it's burning it down, and you trim down faster. And you have to make sure you're doing cardio too. See, I do strength training and then I do cardio too on top of that. So I'm doing all of this plus fasting plus still eating healthy. So that's why I was able to drop so much weight really fast. I always preach that a diet is not something that, you know, you want to use temporarily. You want to have a diet and create a diet for yourself that you can have all the time. I did this for 5 days a week, right? Saturdays and Sunday came and I gave myself 2 cheat meals a day, 2. So I might have buy a pizza, but I might have half of the pizza and then have my wings. Then I might wait for like 4 or 5 hours later, and then I might have like a burger and some fries or something. That's it. Those are my only 2 type of cheat meals. And then if I'm hungry again, whatever, protein shake, or, you know, back to, you know, chicken breasts or fish and rice and stuff like that. Then Sunday comes around and it's the same thing. Then when Monday comes again, you back on the grind again. You're doing your routine again, your eating routine again. And this is how I lost weight, guys. 2 times I gave myself cheat meals for 2 days. So that's basically 4 cheat meals for the week. Once you diet and you're doing the right thing, and when it's time to have your cheat meals, some people overdo it because they figure, well, look, I've been dieting for 5 days now. I've been fasting. I feel lighter. I'm good. You know, I'm gonna go have a whole pizza, then later I'm gonna have some Chinese food, and I'm gonna have some ice cream, and that's how your body would just throw that weight back on. And you go check the scale next week again, and then it seems like you're not losing any weight, you know. And if you decide to cheat more than twice, maybe your cheat meals need to be smaller. Now Monday through Friday I worked out, I did my cardio, and I strength trained. But Saturdays and Sundays, depending on how I feel, when Saturday came around, I still did cardio. But that's all I did. I didn't weight train or anything. I just do like a good 40-45 minutes of some steady pace cardio, or if I felt like boxing, or if I felt like doing a little jog, you know, a light jog, and then going into the sauna. Those are things that I did Saturdays and Sundays depending on how I felt. Now if I felt too sore, if I felt tired and I felt like I needed my rest, I would not train those days. But depending on your body, you listen to your body. So depending on how that feels, go and do your cardio Saturday or Sunday. So sometimes there will be times that I train 6 days a week, and there's some I train every day, 7 times a week. I think the most I ever went before was about 16 days straight, you know. But the good thing, like what happened with that, is that my body was fine. Every time a body part healed, you know, there was another body part sore. So then that body part that healed, I just worked on it. And then I trained that body part. Then when the other body part was fine and then that was sore, then I trained that. So that's how I kind of kept going. It was a time where I really just kept going every day. I didn't overtrain myself because I never felt that overtraining syndrome where, you know, I was really tired, I felt weak, and my body was all sore. Usually there's times that I did get like that, and I rested. I gave myself 2 days off, 3 days off the most, and then I'm back in it. Find something that works for you guys. Don't go and follow other people's diet plans and stuff like that, because that's a diet plan that works for them. Okay, that's a diet plan that works for them, so they just trying to pass that on to you and sell it to you. First of all, I don't use keto, and I wouldn't use keto. I'm trying to keep my muscle, and I want to have calories in me. I want to put calories in me. I don't want to just lose the fat I'm trying to gain. You know, with keto is high in protein, and I believe high in fats and low in carbs. And I've had it where when I was trying to figure out my body at the time, I was trying to figure out you know, how to lose the weight and what's the best way for me. I would have 0 carbs myself and feel like shit the whole day. Couldn't train, barely could sleep, barely could function through the day. It was horrible. Like, so this is what I'm saying. You have to find a diet that works for you, and a diet that you can continue to do, not something that's temporary, that you lose weight and then you figure, okay, I lost the weight, now I'm good, I can go back to eating like crap. Because guess what? You're gonna gain all the weight back. So you want to find a diet that works the best for you through your lifestyle. I hope this helped y'all. I hope y'all can use this and put this into your routine, and I guarantee you, you will lose weight really fast. I'll also have a picture up here, probably it'll be up here already, but I'll show you where I went from where I was to where I am now. And right now I'm still cutting down. You know, I'm still trying to cut down more. I gained a little bit of weight, but because I wanted to gain muscle. I'm natural, guys, period. I'm natural. So in order for us natural lifters to gain muscle, we need to go up in weight and we need to come back down. So we need to bulk. There need to be a season where we bulk, and then there's the season where we cut. And that way we can constantly gain muscle that way naturally. You know, obviously if you use the drugs, you don't have to do stuff like that. So again, hope y'all like this. I hope this helps y'all. Please like and subscribe. There'll be a lot more videos on the way. And yeah, follow my Instagram as well. I have a bunch of workout tips and videos there for you guys. Stay in tune with me, alright? Peace out, guys. See y'all in the next one.